and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Frenkie de Jong, as it has been reported that Manchester United are closing in on an agreement for Frenkie de Jong. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Robert Lewandowski, as it has been reported that Lewandowski is committed about taking Barcelona back to the top if his transfer is secured. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. One of the biggest transfer sagas of the summer could be drawing to a close as Manchester United are inching towards an agreement to sign Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong. This claim comes from Goal, who state that Manchester United are growing confident of landing Frenkie de Jong as they are getting closer and closer to finalizing an agreement with Barca over a transfer. De Jong has been Manchester United's top priority for the summer ever since it became clear that Erik ten Hag would be named their new manager. The Dutch tactician had worked with the midfielder at Ajax and coached the best out of him and is now keen on a reunion at Old Trafford. There had been an initial reluctance from de Jong over a possible transfer, but the midfielder has reportedly given his green light over a move, leading the clubs to find an agreement over a transfer fee. Manchester United have submitted an offer for de Jong worth around £51 million, which was knocked back by Barca, who were holding out for a fee closer to €86 million. However, with Barca desperate to complete the sale before June 30, there is a feeling that a compromise will be arrived at a sum of £69 million, including add-ons, could do the trick for Manchester United. Negotiations have been taking place between the two clubs and they are now at an advanced stage, with the Premier League giants usually optimistic about reaching an agreement and getting their man this summer. De Jong has been at Barcelona for 3 years now, since joining from Ajax in 2019. While the midfielder has showcased his qualities, he has been unable to hit the heights expected of him yet. Should he end up leaving, Barcelona plan to replace the Netherlands international with Manchester City mainstay Bernardo Silva, who is dreaming of a transfer to the Camp Nou this summer. Frenkie de Jong to Manchester United saga have been one of the most talked about transfer sagas in European football this season. United have been holding out for the midfielder for quite a long time. Barcelona have been somehow tough when it comes to negotiations because of the transfer fee they are asking. The first offer was worth €70 million, which was reportedly rejected by Barca. And from this latest report we are getting, United are getting closer and closer to an agreement of our midfielder Frenkie de Jong. And there is no doubt about this report because, of course, we all know that at some point this deal could be struck. You know, United have been so confident. That's even the positive thing about everything, because they have been so confident that they will get their man. And of course, given that Barca themselves are very okay with the deal to go through, they are open to selling Frenkie de Jong despite the economic levers that were approved some weeks back. You know, Frenkie de Jong, not many fans have accepted that it's a good idea for Barca to sell this guy. And a world-class midfielder, a player that, you know, everybody is a fan favorite, but due to the circumstances of the club, the economic circumstances, Barca were open to put him in the transfer market, which they have done. And United, given the fact that Erik ten Hag became the new manager, and coincidentally the fact that Erik ten Hag knows de Jong very well at the time at Ajax, has been pushing for that move. And from the look of things, you know, he might finally get his man. That's just how it is right now. Unfortunately for Barca, we all wish de Jong could stay, but that is looking so unlikely according to this report. But nonetheless, another top-class quality midfielder, Bernardo Silva, which Barca have been constantly showing interest in as a potential replacement for Frenkie de Jong, is strongly on Barca's radar. And with all honesty, with the Young's deal looking likelier to happen with Manchester United, it is easy to predict that Barca will strongly go now for Bernardo Silva, especially when United would finally pay that transfer fee, which will be 85 million euros as Barca are expecting it to be. And given the fact that, Bernardo Silva is worth 90 million euros, even some reports are saying that up to 100 million euros will be demanded by Man City. I think the money that will be received for Frenkie de Jong could still help a lot. If we just add something small there, I think but nonetheless, Barca should be negotiating. I don't think Barca should just go directly to the price being demanded by Man City. Negotiations will be important. Then on to the next story of discussion. Speaking to Sport, a reputed Polish sport journalist who is close to the camp of Bayern Munich superstar Robert Lewandowski has given an update on the striker's future plans. The 33-year-old is entering the final year of his contract with Bayern and has decided not to extend, and Barcelona have emerged as Lewandowski's favored destination for the summer, with the Catalan Giants also intent on signing him up this summer. Personal terms of a 3-year deal have already been sorted between the two parties, but the move has yet to materialize as Bayern Munich are unwilling to let go of their legendary striker. Barcelona have submitted 2 offers for the Poland captain, but they have fallen out on deaf ears at the Allianz Arena, who remain insistent that they expect Lewandowski to return to pre-season training in 2 weeks' time. Despite this, Lewandowski remains intent on moving to the Camp Nou and is ready to lead the club back to its glory days, according to this journalist. Bayern is a war reference, obviously, but when you talk about greats, you think of Liverpool, Barca, Madrid, or Man United, he said. Barca is not going through a good moment, we all know that, but it is 2 steps ahead of Bayern at the media level. Robert is very motivated to lead this new stage, to return the club to the place it deserves. The Polish journalist went on to add that there is no turning back for Lewandowski at this point, as he is intent on a new big challenge at this stage of his career. The journalist continued by saying he considers that about to turn 34, it is being one of the last big challenge and Barca offers it to him. Of course, the next course would possibly have more options to win the Champions League in Munich, but this goes further. He wants to be the visible face of the new Barca and help recover lost ground, he added. Despite Bayern's claims of not wanting to sell, it is believed that they will offload him should an offer of 50 million euros come along. Whether Barcelona are willing to storm up that cash remains to be seen. Great words there. I love that statement. Lewandowski is very motivated, and when we look at things critically, this Lewandowski saga, we have seen that he's really determined. He really wants to make that move. He really wants to make that move to Barcelona, and the way he's doing things is as if he believes nothing will stop him. I mean, nothing. No matter what Bayern is saying every day about their insistence of not letting him leave, he's believed that nothing will stop him. And I think that would be great to hear. That would be great if he continues with his persistence of leaving, and of course being determined that he must leave despite everything. Then that Barca will be happy for that. So let's see how all this ends up. And also, of course, given that the report is claiming that Lewandowski is determined to bring Barca to the very top, that tells you that he's really ambitious about going to Barca. And given the fact that Barca are really down, Barca is not the Barca in the past, it will be really interesting to see the kind of performance, the kind of, how Lewandowski will play for Barcelona, how he will carry this team forward. I think many fans will be excited to see how he will do that. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye for now.